Hello there. I'm from the South African bush. That's right, I grew up on a farm in South Africa, and this cheetah is my best friend. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how an automated trading strategy made a small-town farm boy like me $26,864 in the last 3 months, $62,785 in the last 6 months, and the mouth-watering, hair-raising $264,785 in the last year, with proven consistency, huge gains, and minimal risk. You're about to see how this bush monkey went from scraping the bottom of the trading barrel to becoming a high-flying, jet-setting Forex profiteer, with a system I've used for the last 5 years to rake in a mind-boggling jackpot of $1,234,786. Some days I still have to pinch myself. But most importantly, in less than 15 minutes, you will be able to use this exact same automated system to trade multiple currency pairs and start banking thousands of dollars today, with no exaggerated promises, with no hyped up stories, simply the real automated method I have used for 5 years to trade Forex and make a grand total of over $1 million. Like I told you, I grew up in the South African bush, with the world-famous Kruger National Park as my backyard. My dad was a park ranger, my baby brother was a pain in the behind, my Maxie was my pet cheetah. Oh, you should have seen her. She's a sight for sore eyes. Growing up in the South African wilderness, I've seen things you haven't even seen on YouTube. So often I'd be accompanying my dad on one of his park tours where tourists would be driving in their car, and we'd come across a pride of lions. And those silly tourists would get all excited, jump out of their car to take a picture, and bam! They'd get pounced down by those lions right before your eyes. And before you know it, the whole pride of lions is eating them for dinner. Just kidding, but that has been known to happen. Oh, did I love the bush. I love being surrounded by wild animals in the natural wilderness. But I was intrigued by the foreigners coming through the park every day. I would hear them speaking about things I didn't understand. And I'd think to myself, there's so much about the world that I don't know. Oh, if I only knew what I was about to discover, what simple money-making formula was going to unleash more freedom and happiness than I could ever imagine in the world. It all started in an ordinary day, in my ordinary life. I woke up at 5 a.m., as usual, had a shower, had a shave. I was a hairy little bugger. I went to start my weekend duties in the park. It was my last year of high school. So I was thinking the same thing that almost every single human being on this planet think at one point or another. What am I going to do with my life? Should I spend all my parents' savings on university, or should I stay here and be a park ranger like my father? As I sat down with my dad to eat breakfast, he announced he had an important job for the day. I was to take an American tourist on a tour of the Kruger, and had to find a real pride of lions, because this American tourist was here to see lions, and he was paying us a hell of a lot of money to make it happen. I must admit, I felt the pressure. I thought, seeing as he was so keen to see wild animals, we should start by introducing him to Maxie, our pet cheetah. So I brought her out, and boy was he shaking like a leaf. Maxie wouldn't harm a fly. Well, not if I told her not to. But it took him 1 hour just to pluck up the courage to pet her. No kidding. His name was Alan, very friendly chap. So we set off on our tour of the park, but he was still a bit shaky after meeting good old Maxie. So I made the usual polite chit-chat and social banter just to make him relax. He told me I had a wife and 3 kids, and he was a professional Forex trader. Now, before we go any further, I need to warn you. If you're expecting any kind of exaggerated nonsense about how he handed me a secret trading system that I used to become an overnight millionaire, forget it. This is not one of those stories, because when Alan told me he was a Forex trader, I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. I had never heard of this Forex trading in my life. If I had to take a wild guess, I would have said it had something to do with banks. But other than that, you got me. So I asked him if he was enjoying taking a break from the 9-to-5 life, and he said he didn't have a 9-to-5 life. I can trade Forex from anywhere in the world. So now I was really intrigued. Other than the Hollywood actor who literally started peeing in his pants when he saw a crocodile swim past our boat one time. Apparently it brought back bad memories from filming in Australia or somewhere. I had never been this interested in another person's job. So I asked him, what is this Forex? He told me it was to do with currency prices fluctuating and selling when one currency had increased in value against another. I had never been to another country, let alone thought about fluctuating currency prices. So Alan tried to explain Forex. He told me when he came to South Africa, he changed his dollars for South African rands at the airport. But he hasn't spent any rands because he's been paying for everything on credit. So when he goes back to New York, he'll probably sell all his rands to buy back dollars. And if the dollar's gone down in the price, he will get more dollars back than he originally bought, making profit just by exchanging money. So all he did was exchange currency to make a profit? Yes, Alan traded multiple currency pairs daily to make fat profit. The concept of trading Forex for profit is simple, he said, but finding a successful trading strategy, now that can be tricky. But once you find the right method, trading Forex and making real money, enough to last your lifetime, is the easiest thing in the world. To say I was intrigued is an understatement. The idea that anyone could earn enough money to live in New York, support a wife and 3 kids, vacation on the other side of the world, stay in the finest hotels and pay us thousands to show him a lion, the idea that this was possible was not only mind-boggling, it was inspiring. Little did I know that within a couple of years, I would bank up to $30,000 in 3 months in pure trading profit. I knew what I had to do. I had to get the hell out of the bush and get into the real world. A world where someone can earn the hundreds or thousands of dollars each year by looking at a few numbers and pressing a few buttons. So I enrolled in the University of Johannesburg to study economics. Meanwhile, my fascination with Forex turned into a full-grown obsession. I would study the market late into the night, analyzing trends and currency pairs, attending forums and workrooms, obsessed with developing a proven strategy to trade Forex myself. The more I learned about Forex, the more thirsty I became to trade Forex. And the more I learned about how much money people were making from trading Forex, the more determined I was become to make a self-made millionaire of myself. By the end of my university education, I was trading like this in just 7 trades, with daily profit gains like this. Not so much of a bush monkey now, was I? Because the fact is, anyone can trade Forex. Any human being on this planet can trade Forex and make extreme sums of cash. And I'm a farm boy. I wasn't used to this kind of money. I had $132,899 in my student bank account at the age of 21. And I was still living on 2-minute noodles. It was so surreal. I couldn't believe it was actually happening. It was almost too easy to make this amount of money. I didn't run out and buy a Ferrari. I was still reeling from shock. And for some reason, I wanted to keep my newfound secret success a secret. It was like I felt guilty for chancing on the secret money-making technique and didn't want anyone to know what I was doing. Even though millions of professional traders in financial institutions across the world do exactly the same every day. But there's always a but. I was trading manually, and it was consuming every hour of the day, from Monday to Friday. I was so obsessed with Forex, I didn't notice how much time I spent evaluating trends and manually trading. But my family thought I had gotten totally lost, and I have lost the plot. I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't go out to parties over the weekend. Where did all my time go? I realized I was wasting my life staring at computer screens when I should be out enjoying all this money I was making. And thereborn was my next obsession, to devise an automated trading strategy to bank consistent daily trading profit week after week, while I sit back and relax. I invested the next year working with some of the best developers in the world to fine-tune my foolproof trading strategy into a powerful automated tool for shockingly consistent wins. And here are the results. Just look at this live trading proof. Just look at these shocking levels of profit-making consistency. The results are indisputable. Auto per Predator is the sole reason I bank stunning cash figures each month like this. Auto per Predator is based on a dream I had years ago, to automate my foolproof trading method into a winning Forex strategy, so anyone in the world can take it and build a healthy nest egg for themselves, including you. Forex is the only industry in the world that will never die. As long as there's money, there will be Forex. And as long as there's Forex, you, ordinary you, can bank thousands of dollars of Forex cash every single day. So I'm giving you this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm handing it over to you today. Is it worth $1,000? Is it worth $498? Is it worth $249? It doesn't matter, because I'm giving it to you for just $67. Just $67. No experience required, no time required, no babysitting required, no huge startup fees required. It's easy to use, trade multiple currency pairs, flawless risk management strategies, and mind-blowing profit without doing anything. So you can bank the chance to make millions like the big traders. So you don't have to dedicate hours to a method that fails you. So you don't have to remain a slave to money and time. So you can earn more money than your day job. So you have a safety net if anything happens. So you don't have to worry about money. So you can take control of your life. Now, if you're dissatisfied in any way, you are fully protected by our 60-day money-back guarantee. But if you don't want to risk losing out on the same automated tool that made me over $1 million, click Add to Cart. Take action now. Gone are the days of spending hours trading and not making a single penny of profit. Gone are the days of losing hundreds, even thousands, because of dodgy trading systems. Because AutoPer Predator is automated to pull in trade after winning trade. And has proven year after year to trade with indisputable consistency, without wasting hours of my time, without outweighing my profit with loss, without compromising my risk. You don't need to be a Forex master. It doesn't matter if you don't understand a single thing about Forex, because all you need to do is follow the simple setup instructions and let this ingenious software trade for you. And you don't need to worry your little socks off about risk management, because my inbuilt systemized expert risk manager ensures you trade maximum profit without the pitfalls of losing to risk. Take my advice. Don't lose another minute. Use it to earn money. Use it to trade safely and consistently. Use it to pocket astronomical sums of daily money. So take action now. This is your chance to capitalize on the proven cash opportunity that thousands of people around the world are using to bank millions of dollars every day. If they can do it, why shouldn't you? Every time you turn on the news, it's doom and gloom. More people are losing their jobs and homes. All over the world, people are living on the breadline. The latest stats have revealed that the world's richest 1% own 40% of the wealth. So why shouldn't you have a chance to grab some of that wealth? Forex is a free market for everyone. Forex is the only pool of wealth that everyone in the world can access. And this is your only chance to bank automated trading profit. So click Add to Cart now, because if you don't, you're losing the opportunity to bank thousands of dollars with a foolproof trading system that guarantees trading wins for the rest of your life. So click Add to Cart now to start making automated trading cash today and see what real money is about.